Welcome back to the Infinite Woman Universe show. I'm your host, Angela, and I am so excited to have you here today. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a veteran, thank you for coming back and spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. And since I have you here, go ahead and like and subscribe. In today's universe show, we are actually going to be talking about transformation. And specifically, we are going to talk about 3 healing modalities that you can use that will help you transform your life so that you can overcome doubt and let go of past stories and fears so that you can create alignment, mind, body, soul, and work. And I actually want to provide these to you because there's so much out there that we could talk about, but I wanted to specifically talk about transformation so that if you're stuck or that if you're in doubt and you're in fear, you know how to move forward and what your options are in moving forward. These are also healing modalities that I use in my life and with my clients, and I feel like they are absolutely powerful. So I'm going to talk about them briefly, and then we're going to get into the journal prompts, and then we're going to get into the activation. I wanted to do this again to kind of guide you on how to transform your life and start to see changes. Again, there's so many options, but these are my favorite. These are the ones that I feel like have the greatest impact, and these are the ones that I use consistently and the ones that I use with my clients. And the first one, of course, is journaling. Journaling is a very powerful tool to help you gain clarity of your thoughts, to help you create a safe space so that you can express yourself fully and completely. Sometimes we are so afraid to express ourselves because we're going to be judged, and then if we are judged, we might be rejected. So when you're journaling, this really allows you to create a safe space so that you can express yourself. And the third reason why you want to use journaling is because it actually allows you to connect with yourself as well. Not only are you connecting with your thoughts, but you can potentially connect with how you feel. You can observe and see what's going on so that you can decide whether or not you want to have those conversations, so that you can choose differently. And by choosing differently, it actually allows you to heal and create a different future. Journaling is a very powerful tool, and I use it daily. And when I work one-to-one with my clients, I actually have them journal. A journal is completely required throughout our time together. And I just find that it just creates so much awareness, and the more aware you are, the easier it is to heal and let go of. So I love to use journaling to create all that awareness. I actually channel specific journal prompts for my clients. So if this is something that you're interested in, just let me know, leave a comment, or reach out to me at angela@transformwithangela.com. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and we can move forward with that so that you can totally heal and let go of fear and let go of doubt and your past stories. In the future, there will be an activation store so that you can just go in and purchase already done for you journal prompts. There might be an option to do custom journal prompts as well, but just be prepared for that, to look out for that in the future. So the second modality is gene keys, and I find gene keys so powerful. They are actually by this guy named Richard Rudd, and they are woo-woo, they're pseudoscience. And what they are they're based on your DNA, what's written in your DNA. And it's actually written based on your genes that you have in your DNA, your shadows and your gifts. And essentially what this does is it gives you a blueprint of what you've had to deal with in your life as far as your shadows go, and how to actually step into your gifts. So it's actually essentially doing powerful shadow work, which I really call facing your own BS, because that's essentially what it is. But this is the stuff that is deep in your subconscious mind that you've had to deal with most of your life, and that it comes up into awareness because you can literally see it. You can literally see it spelled out for you. Let me see if I have it. I'll actually show you mine so you can see it. Now mine is written with notes, but you can see how it is right here, and you can actually go and get your free profile at genekeys.com. So you can start doing shadow work on your own. Now, with that being said, the first time that you go through your gene key chart, I do not recommend that you do it on your own. It can be confusing. It can be overwhelming. You do want someone that can really guide you and help you. And when I actually go through the gene key charts with my clients, I actually use journaling prompts in addition, so that we are creating powerful and maximum results. The third healing modality that I use with my clients to help transform their lives is parts work. And this is essentially inner child healing. But parts work, I have learned, especially over the last few months, is not just about your inner child parts. There are going to be parts of you that you might have rejected maybe 10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. So it's parts work where you go in and you basically give these specific parts love and attention. You reparent them essentially, and then they kind of grow up and integrate, and then they become one. And what this does is it stops overthinking. It stops second guessing yourself. It stops all those crazy voices in your head that are judging you, that your inner critic, that are causing imposter syndrome. This will allow you to feel completely whole and completely integrated and feel so good. This is so powerful, and this is one of my favorite things to do with my clients. And actually, I find it so powerful that I use all three of these healing modalities in combination, so that you receive the best results, so that you feel completely aligned, mind, body, soul, and work, so that you can go out there and put yourself out there, so that you can feel free, so that you can have fun, so that you can meet new people and take risks and do those things that you truly want to do, and not be held back by all the shit that is going on in your head that's probably not even yours to begin with, and probably conditioning that you picked up. These three modalities will change your life forever. They create lasting results, and I highly recommend them to you. If you would like to see how this would work in your life and working together, you can absolutely do that by reaching out to me. But those are the three most powerful healing modalities to transform your life, so that you can let go of fear, doubt, and past stories, so that you can create alignment, mind, body, soul, and work. So let's go ahead and move into the journaling prompts. You have your journal and your tool pen. If you are actually interested in getting those, make sure you go down into the description below, because I actually have the affiliate link there for the pen and the journal, which is really cool. These journaling prompts are going to help you transform. That's what this is all about today. So make sure that you check them out so that you don't have to pause this video. They're actually down in the description below, so make sure you check that out. If you have made it this far, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you showing me love back. So the first journal prompt is, what areas do you desire to improve in your life? There are going to be some areas that you want to improve, and you're going to know right away. It might be financially, it might be in relationships, it might be with your work, it might be with healing and you and self-love, there's going to be some areas and you're going to know immediately what those areas are. The next question is, what are you getting out of staying where you're at? This is going to be where your needs are getting met somewhere in a secondary gain. So are you receiving safety? Are you receiving connection, love, attention? There's going to be something there that you're receiving, and that's why you're okay with staying where you're at. And not even just that you're okay with staying where you're at. You may be attempting to try to move forward, but you can't. You keep self-sabotaging yourself. This is going to be where that's at. And the third one is, if you could perfectly create your life with zero limitations, what would it look like, feel like, sound like, and what would you do? This is to help you see that you truly can be the creator of your life and that you can go after your desires full force. Those are your journal prompts. Make sure you check them out in the description below. And we are actually going to get into the activation, which is going to be about transforming your life, of course, because that's what the whole thing is on, right? Okay, let me put these away a little bit better because, I gotta do that. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get really juicy and comfortable. Please do not watch or listen to this part of the video while you're operating heavy equipment or while you're driving. Please make sure that you are in a safe and comfortable environment where you can sit back and relax. I am going to get closer because sometimes my voice gets really low and I want you to be able to hear me. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes and allow yourself to just kind of get present. Good. Okay. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Just allowing yourself to relax. Just allowing yourself to sink into where you're at. Good. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Allowing your shoulders to drop, allowing yourself to fully and completely relax and sink into where you are. Good. Go ahead and take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feeling totally relaxed, totally at peace. And I want you to just let all the stress, all the worries, all the fear, all the doubts, all the anxiety, all the past stories and all the current stories that are running around through your head, I just want you to let it go and melt away. And just let it melt away, starting at the crown of your head. Melt away and away from your forehead, all the stress and worries. Melt away down your face, down your throat. If you're feeling any thoughts or thinking anything, that's okay. Just see them and let them go. Just let it all melt away, down your throat, down your shoulders, down your chest, down your solar plexus, down your sacral, down your root, down your hips and your thighs, your shins and your calves, your ankles and your feet, all the way down to your toes, and let it just all go into Mother Earth. Just let it all go into the ground. So you allow yourself to completely ground with where you're at. And you start to notice this white, beautiful light. And it's warm and welcoming and safe. And you walk through this light. And it's bright, but it's not harmful. It's familiar to you, like you've been here before. Good. And as you walk through this white light, on this other side, there's this garden. This garden full of weeds. You see some flowers and some beautiful plants, but mostly there's just dirt and weeds. And even the dirt, it's real dry, like it's not been watered, like it hasn't been tended to. And you just look around and you can count all the beautiful flowers that are there. And those beautiful flowers, they're bright and glorious and divine. And you decide that you want more of those flowers in this garden. But you also know that that takes work. You also know that means that you have to pull up all the weeds by its roots. Throw the weeds away. And water. And plant new seeds. The work, it just feels so hard. You don't know why you have so much resistance to doing this work. So rather than doing the work, you look at the beautiful plants that are already there, the beautiful flowers. And you just look at them and observe them, and they're so beautiful. You touch them and smell them. And as you do this, you're starting to feel lighter, like there's less resistance. You feel eager and excited about doing the work so that you can have more beautiful flowers. So finally, you decide now is the time. And what's perfect and divine for you, you start picking each weed by its root, one by one by one. And you don't think about how many you have to do. It doesn't feel overwhelming anymore. You're actually enjoying this work. You feel present. And as you pull each weed, you feel lighter. You feel like you've let go of past stories and doubts and fears. And you just keep going one by one. Until finally you get to the last weed. And you look around and you're so proud of yourself. All the weeds from your garden, all the way at its roots, are completely gone. And it worked so perfectly. Now you gather all the weeds and throw them in a bin. And then one by one, you plant beautiful flowers. Whichever flowers you want in your garden's completely up to you. They can be plants, fruits, vegetables, whatever you want there. It's completely up to you. And it's completely perfect and divine for you. One by one. And then you plant all the seeds that you feel like you want for now. And then you go back and water each seed, one by one. And you don't second guess the seed, wonder when it's going to grow, how big it's going to get. All you can think about is how beautiful it will be when the flower gets there. You feel so calm being here. And you water your whole garden, knowing that the flowers will rise, knowing that everything you desire for this garden will be here in perfect and divine timing for you. And finally, you're done watering. Then you can feel this bright, beautiful light come over the garden. And it feels like sunshine. It feels so good, so perfect for you. And as you stand here and admire the work that you've done, you feel absolutely transformed. You feel like the resistance to changing is gone. You feel like transformation is possible, healing and integration possible. And you've been activated to transform in perfect and divine timing for you. And as you admire the garden one more time, you walk back into the light, knowing that that garden is growing perfectly for you. You walk back into the light. You just feel so good and complete. You come back down into the earth. You come back down into the room. Come back down into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, how did that go for you? I would love to know. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments, say activation. Let me know how you felt. Let me know how your week goes. I would love to hear about it. Leave comments, like, and share, and I love and appreciate you so much. I will link all of the playlists to the universe shows so that if you're really digging these, you can check them out right now, and I will see you later. Bye.